What's going on? Welcome to CarSceneKorea. I introduce newly released Genesis, Hyundai, and Kia cars. And as you saw from the thumbnail, today is not just any ordinary event. It's one of a kind. It's actually my first experience ever here in Korea. And I'm here to rally. Look at that, it's a Hyundai Pony. Coming to a places like that. It's a pony pickup. What? This is just surreal. What am I seeing? So I'm here at Summer Rally, hosted by fellow YouTuber here in Korea, Yunki of Yunki Ride. We got some serious off-roader Kia Tasman, and that actually is Yunki's car, by the way. A lot of things are heavily modified. Big shout out to NEOTECH. NEOTECH actually got the suspension for Kia Tasman, and it's actually up for sale, so you can get it yourself if you are watching this because you're interested in Kia Tasman and the lights, as well as it's also Tasman. I don't think this is a genuine accessory. I believe Yunki has collaborated together with the parts maker here in Korea, so he's coming up with a lot of brand new parts for Kia Tasman, so stay tuned for that. It's actually Summer Gangwon Rally, so SGRG 2025 we're at, and number 1 for Yunki's car. And we will soon be test driving this car. We'll find out everything there is to this car momentarily. But I want to give you and show you the cars that we have here today. This is a KGM car. If you didn't know, there's another Korean automaker manufacturer that once used to be known as Ssangyong, but now is emanated by KG Group, KG Mobility, and this is Musso Khan. This is essentially the stock, if you will, but it already has and looks like the shape of the off-roader for sure. But there is the heavily modified Khan right over there, which I will test out as well. And then we got some camper setup going on. There are people who came out to enjoy the camping here. A legit Defender, so what? We got English, we got Korean, we got Grenadier, another English car, right? So this one has been going places, as you can see. It's got the flat tire on the rear. Look on the profile. It's been going places for sure. Maybe a good time to make the good use of the spare tire on the rear. Big shout out to the sponsor, 폐차GO. So this car is actually being prepared to be totaled. So that is the reason why it's without the license plate. But we're at a private property here. We have no issues driving the cars around, of course. These cars cannot be driven on the public streets. I want to look at this. It's all lifted, boosted. It just feels like a completely different car. The wheels and tires, so again, it has the all-terrain TA tires, a legit tire. Another sponsor of the day, Iron Build. The rear portion, the bed portion, looks just completely different. So this car is like a rescue slash camper slash off-road, you name it. This car actually can do pretty much everything. Undercover, developed by Iron Build. They're also big aftermarket parts maker here in Korea, specializing in pickup trucks and off-roaders like the one we're seeing. And these cars and rally course we're at, it's some serious off-road and rally courses, at least here in Korea, I would say. The car is currently set at 4-wheel drive auto, and the drive mode, I'm gonna put the car into auto terrain mode. I know Tasman's got my back, and this car is already boosted, so I have just so much confidence. But you see, check out the attack angle, and I'm also shooting from behind, so you will probably see. All right, and stop the vehicle right here. Look at this, the camera, and heading up again. Look at this. And just so you know, the ground is a little bit muddy because it did rain yesterday. Can't even see the front. Little roll down. Let's actually go test it. See what Kia Tasman's got. Yunki's Tasman, to be precise. All the electronic devices, it's helping me, aiding me. Look at it. Just so you know, I've been here a few times already, so I know the course. But God, it's a little slippery and just so much fun as well. Let me show you what this car is capable of. Just stop on an uphill like this. not a problem. So downhill speed assist actually engages on its own automatically, so it slows and controls the vehicle on its own. Let me go up the hill without braking. I didn't do anything. The car actually takes care of everything on its own, just like so. And let me also show you what this car is capable of when fully braking with VDC off, of course. And I actually want to do the two-wheel drive. That way it's going to be much more crazy, right? Two-wheel drive, spin it. Two-wheel drive, VDC off, same thing. Let's spin the wheel. All right, so we are here at the base camp, if you will, and brought the Tasman, as you saw, just no problem, piece of cake. The Wrangler, and look at the cars that are here today. Of course, where these cars belong the best, the Jeeps Wrangler, and look at the snorkel up through the A-pillar. That is what the off-road is all about. And look at this ditch that Yunki came up with. I know a video never does the justice, so let me just show it to you like that. So I can pretty much just get stuck inside this ditch, no problem. All right, let's go to our second checkpoint. Now is the time for the real course that we have prepared. All right, I'm not gonna drive crazy, don't wanna scrape too much, damage any cars, because again, we have a lot of sponsors here today to make it happen. Just show you and showcase what we also have here in Korea. It's not just about asphalt and skyscrapers, but we got some rally courses like this. Big shout out to Yunki of Yunki Ride. He is one serious rally car driver here in Korea. This pavement seems to be quite legit, so let me just floor it just a little bit. Let's go. Again, I've been in this course a few times already, so this is a whole different fun, complete different fun from drifting in asphalt and whatnot. Nothing too crazy because everybody is down there, right? Easy, easy. And now we're gonna test drive this KGM Musso Khan, the modified version. I think the original car just won't cut it. Let's go. All right, so this car is heavily modified. As you can see, it's got the rear view cam. It's not stock by any means. So just like how everything is, you know, with the performance vehicles, how you perceive a car, how you feel the car is completely different when you actually have different tires, right? So that's what I am getting right now, because it has a legit all-wheel drive tire with the car. So the accelerator and the rest of the car actually feels slightly different. Just piece of cake, piece of cake. This is all sponsored cars, so I don't want to rip it too much. Thanks to the lifted kit as well as the tires. Yeah, it feels different. Very different from the Kia Tasman. So all these cars, you know, honestly, this course, not a problem at all, but never ever the case with your city urban SUVs. It's time for the real deal, everybody. By the way, this is the rally car, and this is what Yunki is all about. It's actually his Spark, and what? Look at the quick shifter that he's got on his car. Just so you know, this e-brake lock you see, it's made by REDCON, and it will be available on my shop as well, so feel free to check it out. This is an awesome piece of technology, by the way. You can do this, you know, so you guys know what this is if you have been spinning your car around. And when you're done, simply just put it up like that, and then your e-brake is back to its original normal position, and just push it in and pull this cover up. It's gonna lock it in just like that. How convenient is that? And this is the Yunki car, everybody. Oh, there we go. Back to neutral, first gear. It's my first time ever playing with the quick shifter, so bear with me. First gear like that. So first gear, second, and third, you might want to actually go through the neutral and push it up like that. Fourth, honestly, we're not gonna go beyond third gear here. This is also the quick shifter made by REDCON. It will be available on CarSceneKorea shop. And enough of me saying already, let's actually get it going. Let's go. What happened? All right, we also, what happened? Gotta have fun with the spark before we lose the sun. The car's not moving. Am I stuck? So this is what happens if you don't bring a proper off-road car. And I will be now driving this Jeep. And it says this one has been properly modified, fully legally modified. And I will take this car on a brief course just because it's here, of course, you know, don't want to miss this opportunity. Once again, big shout out to Yunki and all the sponsors making this a reality. NEOTECH, CarScene, 폐차GO. I have driven the Spark. Honestly, this is the most fun car by far. It's a manual. I can rip this damn thing out of this whole car, rip it down. Let's go test out this yellow Wrangler, see what this car's got to offer. It's first time I actually really get to test out cars like these and really feel the off-road to myself. A completely different vibe, feel that I've never ever gotten from the other tarmac experiences. And it's a bit of irony I say this. I was actually at Sepang International F1 circuit a few days ago, you know, the track race. But I got all these Wranglers as well as Grenadier. And this one is now all fixed up. Used the spare tire on the trunk, really utilized what this is all about. So now this one has the flat tire on the back. It's now replaced with a brand new tire, just like so. So that's why all these cars have spare tires on the back. It's not just for the looks. Enough of that, let's go test drive this thing. Just so you know, these handles are a must. I now know why, because you see most of the times it's all boosted where you go. All right, this time I put the car into the first gear. So much grip and confidence. So this is the pavement that I brought the Spark over, and that car had no grip. It was fighting. But let me stop the vehicle right over here. Piece of cake. It's not sliding at all. It's not sliding at all. And this car also has the lift kit, so it's boosted off from the ground. So maybe let's enjoy a little bit more speed, put the car into second gear and drive the car with a gentle push, if you will. And this is considered gentle for cars like these, right? So we are driving on the same course over and over again. It's awesome course to feel the differences of the cars back to back to back. Wow, so if I were to choose one car, it's really difficult to tell. It's much more nimble, fun, and easy to drive with Wrangler, but I would say that I honestly have to give it to Tasman. I don't know, maybe it's the brand new car and that is my thing maybe lately. But you see, making a turn over here in a tight corner like this, not a problem at all for this short wheelbase Wrangler. and it looks cute as well. Again, lastly, we have the IONIQ 5N right over here supplying the electricity for the whole facility right now. So they are actually draining the battery using the V2L, vehicle to load. It's not for the looks, it's not for the show. You can see it's actually inflating that whole thing. What a time to be alive, and just look what we have going on here. Off-road in the mother nature. Well, we got this diesel 4x4 track-oriented, crazy, insane IONIQ 5N, as well as the front-wheel drive Spark, the car that I love the most, and well, the car that literally is totaled, and more cars down at the base camp together with the Kia Tasman and everything. It was such a blast. I just enjoyed every single moment of the day here today. All right, this really is it, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.